What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Where my camera is.
You, what's good?
So I can match with blue. So we got our hats, you know what I'm saying, to the back. You know what I'm saying? We got our specialty t-shirts on. You know what I'm saying? And we didn't even coordinate this. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So everybody, welcome to another episode of the Blur AF. Of course, I'm your man Dre Mack along with my man Balluminati. What's good, Blue?
What up, man? What man? Just came off alive.
I seen it. We gonna talk a little. We gonna talk Drake. we gonna talk a little Drake. We gonna talk some Micah. We gonna talk some X-Men 97 leaks. The Green Lantern trailer dropped.
Yeah, Darius.
Trailer.
Yeah, Darius.
That other trailer dropped, and man, I don't know, man. I don't know. I kept saying, what happened to the music? But I kept saying, I think Lantern's gonna be slept on. I knew it was gonna be grounded, but I knew it was going to go in the realm of sci-fi because of James Gunn. You know what I'm saying? Because of James Gunn's vision, but more like his vision. He might not have nothing to do with it besides his vision. In that clip, that little teaser, I was like, I'm a little bit more excited than I really kind of was. So, let's freaking go, man. Let's freaking go. And then the X-Men 97 teaser, you know what I'm saying? I know that Marvel did that on purpose. They did that on purpose for hype. You know what I'm saying? That leak, yeah. Michael was getting too much shine. We gotta throw something else out there. Everybody talking about Michael. So yeah, we got some things to talk about. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta tell you about my Cheyenne Bryant story too, because I don't think you knew that I met her before. So I gotta show you how that went. So we got an excellent show for you guys.
I'm gonna show my doctorate diploma. That's what I'm. Go ahead, man.
From Wakanda.
Yes, Wakanda. My Wakanda diploma.
Yeah. So hopefully you guys are happy. Hopefully you guys are healthy. Shout out to my man Heavy Gant over at the Heavy Gant Reaction. But you already know how we do around here, man. Let's freaking go.
What does this button do?
Bo leaked the
Bo was in the crowd at CinemaCon. Man. All right, man. Okay, so I know you just got off. But first of all, how you doing today, Blue?
I'm good,
you
man.
Good?
It's a dope Monday, man. Almost died. I went to go get my mom's from Georgia yesterday, right? Coming back, ran into this crazy rainstorm, thunderstorm. Damn,
it's been wild. Trust me, it's been wild.
Yeah, it might have been over for me, man. It was
trees
bad? On because I'm coming back. I get on 10, and there's trees on the highway. Everybody maneuvering, and lightning strikes behind. Blue tree falls.
Wow. Oh snap!
Yeah, luckily it wasn't a lot of traffic on 10, so I don't think anybody got hurt or whatever. But yeah, man, it was bad.
I'm about to say the 10 highway has to be the longest highway in U.S. history.
I think it might be as far as continental
U.S. goes to California. Yeah. I used to get on the 10 when I used to go to Fontana to go meet my to go see my uncle. You know what I mean? So
it might be. And 10 is a boring drive. Nothing about 10 is nothing. I don't care what coast you're on. California, like you said,
it is
nothing.
It's
nothing
boring.
About it. Going out towards Coachella and all that, just boring.
I'm about to say You've been I mean, I know your father and everything. You was in the military. You came from a military family. Did y'all ever live in the Midwest before?
I lived in Kansas.
Hold on, wait a minute.
I
You were
was a
in
kid,
the.
though.
I was about to say you were in the Navy though, so
Yeah,
you wouldn't have
but
been.
my pops was in the Army though. He lived in.
Was
we
he
lived
in the
in
Army?
Kansas. Yeah, we lived in
At the
Topeka.
at Topeka, because I was about to say I know I forgot the station in Kansas that's like right next to Manhattan. I can't think of the name. It's Fort something, and not Fort Scott. Is it Fort Scott? I think it is Fort Scott.
It might be.
It might be. Boring. 70 driving through 70 to go to Denver. Boring. Driving through Kansas. Boring.
Yeah.
All you see is flats. You know what I'm saying? No wings. Flats, everybody.
Yeah.
Oh,
some
man.
of these highways just be boring, man. And I'd be like, man. I remember driving. I used to go. I was stationed in Pensacola, and I would drive back home to Georgia, man. And I would get on 10.
You're about to fall asleep.
Yeah.
Listening to Back to the Hotel by Back to the Hotel. I ain't gonna lie.
And that's when I was like, yo, I'm in my late teens, early 20s.
Early 20s. Yeah.
And
oh man.
When that sleep hit, you want to roll the window down, jam the music up. You know what I'm saying? That don't do a damn thing for you.
Not when you that age. You fall asleep. I fell asleep in my first car I ever bought. This 87 Chrysler LeBaron. I fell asleep going home off of a date, ran right to the side of a car rail, blew my tire.
Man.
That's the last time I went. Every time I go to sleep, I feel even immensely sleepy. Somebody's playing. Somebody playing it I probably hate because so I can listen to it, like that Iceman album. You might just get mad and just I don't need no sleep. I'll just play. I'll play it. All right. But yeah, man. So I know you was talking about the Iceman, and Drake's fall off. I've never seen somebody lose that many streamers in a day?
Yeah,
like
50%
it was like
fall.
50. Yeah,
50% fall, which is not a normal thing, especially for an artist of Drake's level. You know what I'm saying? I do think he gets to 1, 2, and 3 spot with these albums. It's just he's still Drake, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? I got to give him what he is, and it's something that people, out of curiosity, people went and checked out the album. The time tells, like even with the article that I was reading, week 2, week 3, how is he going to do for the month? And even when I'm talking to my homies who really are some Drake stans, or I don't know if they really are, if they not, but I'm like, you saw what Sexy Songs for You did, right? Nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, that let me know Drake's impact. If he can't even give you, him and Party Next Door can't even do numbers that way, or be on the Billboard or ride high and have then I just don't think that 3 albums of mid is gonna do that. I just don't think.
Hey, my man is in Gangsterlicious territory. Remember, he came out that house when he was looking for Thug Nificent and Lethal Injection crew. He said, "I see, Bernie. I told you. I think it's really over."
he don't have a. This isn't the. He doesn't have a moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is Kendrick dropped, and it was just like nobody knew he was dropping, and I hate to keep pulling Kendrick into it, but we got to because of the feud, the beef, whatever. But he dropped, it was a moment, everybody ran to it, they ate it up, and they ate it up for a long time. Luther was top 10 Billboard for what I'm saying, for the whole year, damn near. You know what I'm saying? Squabble Up, TV off, not like and it was moment after moment. Super Bowl, the Pop Out. All of these things that made everything surrounding Kendrick a cultural moment. And
I mean, that happened, but see, they act like that's Kendrick's first time having a cultural moment.
Right.
Because it's not.
That.
Yeah. He had a cultural moment during
Damn,
during the protests with Damn.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
or the Pimp a Butterfly.
Pimp a Butterfly would have been,
Yeah. This is not, they were quoting When people say he doesn't have a classic album, I want to slap people all in their mouth, in the bottom of their jaw, because
Kendrick
this man
probably
had the
has 4
to
classics.
me, he has.
Everyone might be a classic.
I remember listening to Section 80 on my jaw drop to hear a young dude talk the way he did on Section 80 to Good Kid, Mad City. I mean, we were still. I mean, how many times did you hear? What was it? Not swimming pool. Is it swimming pools? Yeah. With how many times did you hear that on the radio? You know what I'm saying? Or the song with him and
back
Drake.
when the radio still mattered.
Yeah. Well, yeah, when the radio still mattered. I mean, real talk. You know what I'm saying? You heard him, or if you was listening to XM radio, you know what I'm saying? You heard those albums. So it's not like, oh man, you know, this dude is he's just mid. No. Dude has had a moment in every album. I mean, I say Mr. Morale probably was the only one he didn't have what we would call a moment in time, but it was a mature album. So, or actually, he did with the OJ shift. I mean, with the video with the OJ face and the
I think he, because that's that was during the pandemic, when that came out. You know what I'm saying? I think, and it went on to be doing that at that time, breaking the record for the highest selling tour. You know, from a hip highest selling hip hop tour. He's always had moments, and it's not that Drake can't have a moment.
Yeah, because Drake has had moments.
Right, he's had moments. This ain't it.
Yeah,
I'm saying this ain't it. This don't feel like it anyway.
I think somebody said something that I 100% agree with. He is not grown up with his music. That's it.
No,
he's saying the same stuff he's been saying for years.
Right.
That's what it is. And I think let's just be honest. I think because of that beef and what it did, you start to look at his music a little differently now.
Yeah.
And that's all it is. You're just looking at his music differently. So now you have more people dissecting the lyrics. You know what I mean? Because Kendrick made you dissect lyrics, like dissect. And then when you look at it, you like, you said what? Bro.
But that's the cultural shift.
Yeah.
That happened. Yep. And in the article I read, the girl came out and she was saying that, that GNX made, it was a moment in time. It froze. He should be called Iceman because it froze time and it made people stop and look at rap and lyrics. No, rap has not dominated the Billboard as it once did because it's a reset happening right now.
Yep.
It's a reset. It's a purge. That's what's going on. You got to get rid of.
I agree.
This stuff that said and that's why I'm like, it don't feel the same with. Look, Young Thug dropped, right? Mm-hmm. What did that do? Nothing. Like all of those joints that you would associate around Drake's orbit. You know what I'm saying? That type of music, they haven't done anything, right? Then we get T.I., elder millennial, drop what he dropped, go number 1 on Billboard.
Right. So that tells you.
That tells you what the shift is.
Yup, that tells you.
That's letting you know what's going on. Like that type of music that we're used to hearing from Drake and all of that. And not saying that Drake won't get a number 1 or still can't do a hit, but that's slowly being purged away. You know what I'm saying? That's slowly. And with this stuff, I call Drake to me is now a parody rapper.
Because he's parodying himself.
Weird Owl Drakeovich.
Weird Owl Drakeovich.
Yep. Weird Owl Drakeovich. That's what he is.
So
he's gonna do parody of himself.
So he gonna do fat? Just eat it.
I mean,
and Amish Paradise.
He initially did that with the Too Hard for the Radio.
Dude, I ain't gonna lie. Soon as I heard that, I was like, what is this? I was like, now the beat, the beat tough.
I mean, P-Lo did. I like P-Lo as a producer. You know what I'm saying? I've been rocking with P-Lo for a long time.
Yeah. But, the beat tough. Yeah. But what you're saying is what you're saying and how you're saying it. You know what I'm saying? And I think when I heard that you, for one, I'm a Mac Dre fan. I'm from Kansas City. I'm from
Right.
Kansas City, so they was Mac Dre. Dude, trust me, the whole city fell apart when Mac Dre
Mhm.
died here. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Because
pretty
we
sure,
was
yeah.
they fell apart because we didn't want to be our city didn't want to be associated with that. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And it was sad that it happened here. So of course, people I say the Missouri side, Mac Drake
Mhm.
fans, all of them, you know what I mean? So when I heard that, I was like, cuz I ain't gonna lie. At first, I know you didn't. I
But
know
that's
you
what he
did.
does, and that's why I say
with
he's a
the
parody
whack
of himself, 'cause-
lyrics. They went with it. It was
Yeah.
whack lyrics that went with it.
Weird Owl Drakovich. That's what he
It
is.
was, and then he does a basically, I agree with you because he does a parody of Squabble Up. That's
Mhm.
horrible compared to Squabble Up. You know what I'm saying? It's horrible. So
Marlon Marr says, regardless of what we might say, Drake is still dominating the charts. Drake's Iceman debuts 140.2 first day Spotify streams, become the second biggest. And then I like that you said that, Marlon Marr. He broke that record, and then he also broke another record.
record,
The following
biggest
day.
drop off,
The biggest drop in history on the Spotify chart. So
exactly.
you got to
And
give
then
every accolade. Every accolade.
And guess who took? And guess who took it? Guess who?
Mhm.
Guess who creeped up
Right.
like the Undertaker? Michael came out. Michael came
Look,
back
man.
with Billie Jean. Billie Jean.
Billie
That's the
Jean.
power of Billie. That's the power of Billie Jean. Now I always said, but Billie Jean was my favorite song, but I like Beat It more because it makes me dance a little. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Billie Jean is still one of the toughest iconic moments in the history, and that beat Drake. So that tells you that tells you one or two things. For one, there's nobody like Michael Jackson, and probably never will
really
be there.
what it
Elvis
says,
can't do that. You know what I'm saying? There's no artist alive that can do that. Alive, let alone deceased, gone by the Chubby Checkers ain't doing that. When Chubby got a record,
You just gonna keep speaking ill on Chubby Checker. What Chubby Checker did to you, man?
every Chubby Checkers ain't had no number one hit. Not like that.
What Chubby Checker did to you?
Look, Xavier Phoenix. Joe was like, Micah, you know what I need you to do, Micah? I need you to come out this grave and give me another hit, baby. Come on now, I'm counting on you. So, you know what I'm saying? So that tells you that again, I'm not knocking Drake as an artist because I've been a Drake fan since 08, since or 09 when I heard him in Houston. So I'm not knocking him. I'm not. What I will knock is you got to be serious about music. And when I listen to when I was listening to some of the Drake songs, that doesn't sound like like serious art. That sounds like I'm gonna just say some stuff because of who I am. Y'all gonna like it anyway, just because of who I am.
Serious.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like
telling you,
serious music.
Weird Al Drakovich. I'm trying to tell you, nothing about what he's doing is serious. Nothing seems serious to him, and I think that's what's gonna be his downfall. I think he thinks
it's not.
He can just play. Think about it. He played his way through the battle. He didn't take that serious.
He didn't take it serious until the
Didn't
end when you conceded. The song he conceded to was the best song. It was the best. I'm talking about. It was and this is what I missed. This is why I missed the old Drake. I miss 2009, 2010 Young Money Drake. Young Money Drake would do almost introspective music. That's why I liked him. Where you just start looking at a deep dive and maybe relate. I mean, yes, it was all relationship, you know what I'm saying, centric, but I can understand where he was coming from for a guy that young, having a retrospect of what I could do as a man in these relationships or what I could do in this. But that only goes so far if you can do an introspective of yourself and put that into music. You know what I'm saying? So
right. D Stizzle, I said this before. I said Drake should just go to acting. I think he should go. Drake, I think it's some movies out there that he like. Think about some of these movies that just came out. What it is, the Boosters movie that just came out with Keke Palmer. Even Keke Palmer and SZA's movie, huh?
Yeah, he think he too big for that.
But I think he should go sit in because it'll keep him relevant, right? He's a decent.
Yeah, he's
actor.
not a bad. He's not a bad actor.
actor.
Yeah, I've seen worse.
It'll keep him relevant. Go act. I think go act. And you don't necessarily have to stop doing music, but concentrate on acting. Give us a couple of pull an Ice Cube. Ice Cube went on a whole movie run for a couple of years.
Did.
You know what I'm saying?
For a couple of years, he went for almost a decade.
Yeah, damn near a decade. Still did some West Side
still doing music
stuff.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But go do that. I think that would hold you down more, and it also would take the conversation away from
That's funny.
You know, the Kendrick. Not him being in the Boys.
I can see him in the Boys though. I honestly can see him in the Boys.
Not him being in the Boys. Would he be like a character, or would he just be like a throwaway character in the Boys?
He'd be like what they did in episode 6, where they had Seth Rollins and all of them. That'd be funny though.
But yeah, his Saturday Night Live skit, like Drake is he's an act, and that's another thing too. When talking about Drake, I don't think they give him that credit of him being an actor. And that's the reason why his music is don't nobody know who Drake is. That's first and foremost. It's because he's an actor. He don't even know who he is. He's been an actor so damn long. He ain't no coach, ain't no soul in him. So you have to. In the article, the one lady said that Drake is the Pinocchio. He's the wooden boy that's being manipulated by Geppetto. You know what I'm saying? Drake has no soul. He has no. That's why the whole culture thing hit him so hard, because he realized, damn,
I
ain't got no soul. You know
and I think and to go back to the album, you can tell that bothers him. And he can't get over that. You know what I'm saying? He can't get over that, because you listen to his music and he was like, I want to just give what people want to hear and not from what's inside. And that's why I said the old Drake I like, because it seemed like that's who he really was. If you the hopeless romantic, you know what I'm saying, the lover guy and stuff, that worked for LL for a number of years. But LL could also rap. You know what I'm saying?
Was a rapper first, though.
Was a rapper first. You know what I'm saying? And he could have went on and did acting and stuff like that. But you're right, though. He became a parody of himself, man. But Michael, number one.
Let's get into Michael number one, man.
Micah at number one at the box office, number one selling song, number one streaming song in the world. How crazy is that?
We talked about it. Where Chill at? Is Chill watching?
No, we're gonna live.
Chill,
if I got a problem with Chubby Checkers, you got a problem with Chill, and I don't like it.
Where's Chill at? Chill, you out there watching? Nah, man.
Shout out to Chill.
You're right. Shout out to Chill. This was the conversation that we had. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think the people knew. If you know, you know. That's right. The whole thing.
Exactly.
If you came up in that era, there'd never be one. It's like it's Jesus, it's Michael Jackson, and then it's a long gap.
Moses ain't even up there.
Yeah, right. Like it's a long gap. And I don't think people understand that when it comes to the King of Pop, man. Like he's godlike when it comes to music. You know what I'm saying? Really, he's godlike when it comes to music. He still got people fainting at the movie theater. He ain't been around. It's been when he passed.
In 09.
You know what I'm saying? 09. It's been what that is.
That was June 20s.
No,
20,
17 years ago.
Yeah, 17 years ago.
17 years ago. And he's still, the ghost of Mike is still making these people faint in these movie theaters.
He said, "Are you the ghost of jealousy?"
You know what I'm saying? So I never had a doubt. I kind of figured we would see, and I don't think it's over. I think as these young people,
that's what I said this morning
to Mike and his music. You know what I'm saying? That right now they're visiting the Thriller part of Mike right now.
You're right. But Dangerous just went into the top 200. Off the Wall is in the top 200 Billboard.
You see what I'm getting at? So the kids are visiting these, you know, and I don't know if they're going in order or not, but
I would also say this too. I will give the internet their props. They're pulling videos I've never seen before. You know
And
what I'm
that's
saying?
another
Mike's
thing.
personal moments and stuff like that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Him with his kids,
His
him about
kids.
to
Yeah. Him and
Joe
Janet.
Jackson moment when he shut that book. Boy, I think what was it? Blanket was getting, or no, it was Prince. One of them was getting
Prince.
on his nerve. He shut that book.
Yeah, he shut
That
the book.
wig was that wig was up. He was like, I'm sick of this.
Shut that book. He said, but Prince said that they were written. No, Paris said that they had to read every day.
Yeah.
Every day.
And you can tell they're articulate. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? Even if one of them is high on booger sugar, but
On
yeah.
Booger Sugar. Yeah. And we don't Blanket might be the supplier. We don't see Blanket too much. He could be
I
the
just heard
supplier.
him talk for the first time. Somebody put a video of him being interviewed somewhere when he was like 10 years old. I was like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Never heard him
We
talk.
don't hear from him, man. No, we don't hear from him.
No, not as a kid. Put it more like that as a kid because he talked
As a-
at the
yeah.
premiere. But it's just it's not only the power of Michael Jackson, it's also the power of real music. And this is
Real
what
music.
you know what I'm saying? Like I seen these young guys, they were breaking down the lyrics to Want to Be Starting Something. And of course, you know, it was funny, but he was like, just think about it. Mike was telling people, don't be out here having no kids. If you
Yeah.
can't feed your baby, then don't have a baby. And it might be a maybe if you can't feed your baby. You know what I'm saying? They breaking out lyrics and they sit around like, damn, Mike was really, and you know how young people be like, man, he talking that ish right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He talking is it? And then they're going after every single line, every single song. Like
Mhm.
for the first time, I got to get on you. For what I got to get on you because you was trying to shit on Ben. And I ain't gonna let you do it. Ben got a song. Dude, I've been listening to this song every day, all week. I've been listening to one song. Everybody,
You said I
somebody's
gotta
fool.
get on you. You was trying to shit.
Yeah, you was trying to ish on it. Everybody, somebody's fool. I sit there and listen. First of all, shout out to Barry Gordy, Smokey, all of it.
Yeah,
That
all of them.
whole machine at Motown. That song was like a Dutch song from the 1950s.
Yeah.
That was a polka song. They
Mhm.
made it a 70s folk soulful ballad. And I'm sitting there like, boy, I'm about to get on Blue about this one. How dare you?
How does only reason why I said that? How does Ben compare to Thriller?
I mean,
and
you know,
or
even
off the
I
wall
mean,
going forward?
But I would say because it's Ben is Michael Forever. I think is it Michael Forever? No, it's Ben is something else.
To
But
me,
it's a lot of those songs are covers too. So
yeah,
you
they
had
covers, and that's what
you
say
had-
it's not Michael.
yeah, it's the Motown machine.
Right.
Saying we're gonna push your album in a lot of the song, but what it highlights is Michael's vocal range because
Yeah, and I think that's what they wanted to showcase.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was you're giving this little boy, you know, I'm still
Mhm.
calling him a little boy because he was 10, 11 years old.
He was a little boy.
You-
Grown
yeah, you
man
know what I'm
lyrics,
saying? These
grown
grown man
sounds,
lyrics.
I should say.
Yeah.
Lyrics and sounds to push out a, because I think that was the whole thing with Michael too, was this little boy and the range he had to control the pitch,
Yes.
and you know what came out of this small body. And I think
Right.
Barry Gordy and everybody saw that, and they just wanted to capitalize on that. So you absolutely
Of course. Of
Mhm.
course. And that's why I was listening to that. You know what I'm saying? I listened to that song and I was like, I'm surprised nobody's never remade that particular song. But you gotta have and if you trying to recreate it like Michael has, only and one of them people are gone. Mariah Carey or Whitney can hit the vocals, the vocal range on that. And that little boy was 10, 11 years old.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Music, Mike, Me and Forever. Yeah. Music and Me and Forever, Michael. Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? So, and I think that's what you were right. They wanted to showcase the talent. You know what I'm saying? And again, the Jackson 5 was so scorching hot in the early and mid 70s. Why wouldn't you do it? You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't you have, him sing cover songs like People Make the World Go Round, which I started busting out laughing because I'm like, Michael's a kid. And they're talking about stuff that you ain't supposed to be talking about at 11 in that song. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. And again, Michael, I still say there's nobody. I just don't think there's ever going to be a person like Michael for a very long time.
His legend
because
it's grown.
because he came from an era where you couldn't immediately do what we're doing, get on the internet and
Right.
scrutinize somebody. You're not. And for him to be a little kid going through that machine, they don't do that no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They'll throw you away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Once they get all the seasoning out the chicken, they throwing the bone away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think what's dope about the whole Michael Jackson situation, man, is people coming to grips now saying, damn, we was really wrong about Mike when it came to this child, pervert molestation type situation. We was really wrong. And
Right.
people are going
Yeah,
back
hella
looking at the
wrong.
court cases. And
Yeah.
I love that the internet is allowing people to revisit those things and see that it was a witch hunt. And it was, you know what I'm saying, them trying to take down Mike on some BS. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And people are seeing that. And that's why the internet is allowing to now rehumanize who Mike is.
Yes.
Yes. The tabloid machine don't work here because we get the information now.
Exactly. It doesn't. It's not like in the 80s. And I know you remember going to the store. You see,
the
inquiry.
Mike was an alien, or all
I was about to say that. You know what I'm saying? They got Michael Jackson high-fiving an alien with a spaceship in the back.
With the
They talking about the photoshops from the star and all. Man, I used to be like Elizabeth Taylor's a snake. You know what I'm saying? Like some just crazy stuff.
Crazy stuff. But it's crazy. I saw that, you saw that. We all saw the same thing.
Yep.
So there was no dissemination of real information. It was only that in the grocery store. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah. That's what it is, man. So internet is allowing Mike to actually live, man. I got a question for you. And this ain't hate. Don't take this as Mike hate. But do you think
I got some Marvel hate we gonna talk about later? Because I seen that Punisher. I see what you and Chill was doing.
It's some hate on that, man. Most definitely some hate on that. But no, the question is, because as I'm going back and revisiting, did Mike jump on sounds too late? Like, think about Teddy Riley. Him jump like the was that sound already kind of going out of the New Jack Swing sound? Was that going out of the door? Was that leaving?
I don't think so. And here's why. Mike, if you listen to the tracks that Mike actually picked, right?
Yeah.
I give you know what I'm saying? It's because of Michael's unique sound. Okay. It makes it even better than if somebody else was to go on. I think he got on New Jack Swing. Dangerous came out in 91. New Jack Swing was what, 89 to what, 93?
Nah, New Jack Swing was earlier than that. Guy had to come out and
so let's say 80.
85,
so let's say 87.
I want to say.
Let's say
85, 86. Let me see when Guy came out.
But let's just say for the sake of argument, it's 87, right? By the time 91 came out, there was nobody having a sound like the ones that Michael had. You know what I'm saying? Think about just going back to the Dangerous album, right? Let's go back to the Dangerous album.
So, not to cut you off, but they said the New Jack Swing era was 87 to 93.
That's what I said. 80. Okay. I was right. Yeah. So I just want to say, so for the sake of argument, let's go to 87. By the time 91 comes, listen to the way now, I was a hater on Jail. You know what I'm saying? But now I understand. but listening to Teddy Riley's interview, was it with Club Shay Shay or it was somebody else? He said that Mike. It was somebody's interview. It was somebody's interview, but he said he wanted that to play in the stadiums. That's why it sound like that. So when I'm listening to it in my headphones, I'm like, oh, So when you're at the when you're at the, you know what I'm saying, you in concert, it's a concert sound. You
Yeah.
see what I mean? And I see, and that's what separates Mike from everybody else in the New Jack Swing era. They wasn't thinking about going on concert and having this blasting while 100,000 people is losing their mind and 5,000 fainting. You know what I'm saying? Over in some country you ain't never heard of. You see what I mean? So
No,
why
I
you
agree
want
with
to
you
trip?
on that.
Like, why you want to trip on me? That's a different sound. In the closet is a completely, that's New Jack
Completely different
Swing
sound.
with a flip. You know what I'm saying? Because of Mike. You know what I'm saying? And Mike,
Yeah.
and you know what I'm saying? In the way that Mike, orchestrated the sound of that song. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think he jumped on a
And the
trend too
reason-
late.
The reason I say that too is one of my favorite albums, R&B albums, is Justin Timberlake's Justified, his first joint.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That was supposed to be Michael Jackson's album,
that was supposed to be Michael's album.
right? And I'm like,
And that was
I think
before Invincible. That was in the Invincible.
that would have been right before Invincible. No, Invincible was I think they was both the same time.
No, Jam is fire. I was just being a hater because In the Closet is my favorite. It's my favorite song of that whole album.
Because was Invincible 01? Yeah, Invincible was 01
Oh yeah,
because
01. Yeah,
the towers dropped. He couldn't go. It was a tour he couldn't go on to because the world stopped or whatever.
yeah.
So yeah, that was 01. So yeah,
And then it was going beefing with Tommy
Justified
Mottola.
came out after that.
Yeah, yeah.
Justified came out after Invincible. But
Remember, he was
those
beefing with Tommy
sounds was
Mottola
supposed
and
to
all of
be
that. Was
for
supposed
the
to be Mike's.
Invincible enough. Yeah,
Yeah.
Mhm.
But if you think about, man, first of all, the sleeper song on Invincible is 2,000 watts, which Tyrese came out and said, that's my song. I did the demo to that, and Mike said, I want it. You know what I mean? But 2,000 watts is but if you listen to 2,000, that beat is a mid 2005, 2007 cut, way ahead of its time. If you listen to that beat.
Yeah, well, Invincible was done by Black Child, not Black Child, Dark Child.
Hold on,
Black
why
Child.
do I
Dark Child.
Yeah,
You hear me?
yeah. It's my what's my cause keep going.
Yeah, that album was Dark Child. I think Teddy Riley still had some stuff on there. I want to say, but it was mostly Dark Child was doing that.
Yeah.
So which he was the sound doing that, the R&B sound, you know, Brandy and
yes,
all of that. Dark Child was big during that time. So Timberland,
right.
did Timberland do something? I want to say Timberland did do something on that.
I'm not 1,000% for sure.
Timberland
on
beats
that.
don't age well though. The more I go
Yeah,
back, some of that
this is-
stuff just don't age well. You know what I mean?
All right, Bravo.
Yeah, yeah, Shaq. I get it. I've been called Shaq since I was young. I understand, man. Cool, move on. Move
But
on.
yeah, so no, I don't think he. But then again, it proves this for Michael even having a song. Elvis, when it Bohemian Rhapsody came out, did you hear anything about Queen dominating the charts? You know what I'm saying for that time?
No, I do think Bohemian Rhapsody re-entered the charts. I do think what's the one, Bicycle? I think that came back into the charts. Elvis for sure did nothing. I don't think Elvis
did nothing. Nothing. If
But
Elvis
yeah, I
didn't
do
do nothing, Chubby Checkers ain't doing Jackson.
When Chubby Checker biopic come out, man, you better be seated front row. You better be right there, bro.
Right on my couch, because that mug is gonna come on Tubi.
But yeah, I don't recall them getting like the #1 spot or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I know. Yep. She did some vocals for the Invincible album. Marsha Ambrosia wrote Butterflies.
Yeah, she did. I seen her in concert, and she told the story on how that happened and stuff like that. And then she sung the song, and I love Marsha Ambrosia.
Is my. I love.
Woo! She sung that song.
The last album she did with Dr. Dre. I hate that it didn't get the attention that it should have got, but I love Marsha Ambrosia.
Yeah, I seen her. Is just seeing her in concert, up front too, because I had front row tickets, and oh my goodness, I love Floetry back in the day. But she sung that song the way the demo version, You know what I'm saying? Then they turned around and said, "I know you what y'all want," and played the Michael version, and she sung on top of his lyrics. It was so dope. You know what I'm saying? Just a tribute to Michael. But again, it just proves you can look at Michael, and again, I love Prince, and they probably going to do a bio. You know, Prince is next. You know what I'm saying? You know, Prince is
I want Prince to come, but
Prince,
you know, a lot of people saying the estate ain't playing it.
Probably not.
They ain't playing the radio when it comes to doing a biopic. I said if we can't get a Prince biopic, we got to get a Rick James biopic. I would love a Rick James biopic. I'm telling you.
But even Prince. If Prince biopic came out today, you know what I'm saying? I still don't think it will dominate the charts. You know what I'm saying? Like Michael's would. You know what I'm saying? A song and a movie being #1 for almost damn near a month. Unless it's good as hell.
I don't think Prince goes #1, but I do think you get maybe a top Billboard. 10, maybe a top 20, 25. I do think
but Doves Cry most definitely. Doves Cry, yeah.
I think stuff like that could come back in. I think Diamonds and Pearls might come back in.
Pearls, that's one of my favorite Prince. Boy, people sleep
on
Diamonds and Pearls.
Shit, you might even have that Batman soundtrack sneak in. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know how the people dressed up for Michael? They just dressing up for Prince.
Well, we find out
assless chaps.
We found out that they were not assless chaps. I said, nah, man, y'all lying to us. This has got to be a Mandela situation, Mandela effect, because I watched him have assless chaps on TV. So we Googled it, and it came to find out that it was sheer.
It was sheer.
And I was like, nah, y'all lying. Y'all making shit up now, man. Them cheeks was hanging out, man.
But I could just imagine people dressing up.
Adore is dope, yeah.
Adore is dope.
Yeah, I can most definitely see some Prince stuff. Just not do it because Prince is not Mike. As dope as Prince is, he's not Michael Jackson, and I think Michael Jackson has a whole it's mythical with Mike.
Yeah,
it's mythical with
they
Mike.
did make him a shiny Pokemon. You know what I mean? They just made him a shiny Pokemon. Like when you think about Prince, you think about he could play every instrument, very highly entertaining, but the man could kill that guitar. When you think of Michael, you think about the spectacle, the entertainment, the singing, the dancing, you thinking of a fun time, and you know what I mean. So, like I said, man, Michael having the #1 movie and the #1 song in the world is it's not like we told you so,
right?
But we kept saying, Hot Chill, wherever you are, it's Michael Jackson.
It's Michael
Jackson.
We told y'all it's Michael Jackson.
You know what I mean? So shout out to Mike, man, pulling the Undertaker. You know what I'm saying? Coming out the woodworks, man, doing this thing, man. So yeah, shout out to Mike, man. Michael is forever goated. He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT, dude.
That's it. He the GOAT.
That's it.
Big as the what? Big as the soup. And when we get the Rick James biopic, it's got to be it's got to be called Super Freak.
It's got to be. It's got to be called. It's gotta be.
And
he better be on Booger Sugar throughout the third half of the movie. Gotta be. All right. I did tell you that I did get to meet Cheyenne Bryant a long time ago. Long time ago. So
Mike Cheyenne.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I got to meet
from a king to a doctor.
Right. I mean, she ran for mayor, everything. You know what I'm saying? I think she was in Electric Boogaloo too. I'm not for sure. I don't have the footage, but I did bring. This is a reenactment that I did of the first time I met Dr. Cheyenne Bryant. Man, y'all put it in the chat. What y'all think? You think she's a real doctor? This is just a clip, y'all, of me and my interaction with Dr. Cheyenne Bryant. The reenactment.
My friend's a doctor.
Hey, brother, I'm a doctor.
You're a doctor.
Right, I'm a doctor.
Oh man, I forgot about that dude. Man. He was like one of the funniest dudes on Dave Chappelle's show. Man.
Yeah, let me holler at you. Let me holler.
Let me holla, 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 holla. Oh
All right,
man.
so I would tell you like this. This is the only this is one of the reasons why I had a problem with Cheyenne Bryant. She's trademark Dr. Bryant. Trademark.
Mhm.
Like Dr. Huxtable, you know what I'm saying? Dr. Claw, you know what I'm saying?
Dr. Claw.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But this is the thing. She went on every single show, every time she could talk, talking about she got all these credentials and all of that. It come down to be she didn't have nothing. It was just a
None.
trademark. She's a life coach, which is fine.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
fine.
That's cool. I'm good with that. Let's flip it. When my man Kevin Samuels was talking his ish, calling women running backs, usually you 5'9", 200, you can hit the A gap like a mofo. You know what I'm saying? They were trying to destroy him. Like, who is he to say nothing? Now, mind you, my man is an engineer. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's an engineer. He got his degree from Oklahoma State. Is an engineer. But yet they said, "Oh man, you're not qualified to talk about relationships. Who are you?"
Yeah.
But Dr. Bryant, trademark. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Like Dr. Dre, both of them. You know what I'm saying?
Both Dr.
You
Dre's,
know,
yeah.
both Dr. Dre's. You know what I mean? She could come out and say whatever. You can say, "Well, you ain't got no credentials." Well, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? What is my what is the results? Oh, we'll let it slide. That's the problem. It's like,
Well,
go
they
ahead.
coming not to cut you
Oh,
off.
the
'cause
internet's coming from her.
I totally agree with you. Like, I think, there should be a certain standard. If you want to be a life coach, if you want to trademark doctor, you can still parade around as Dr. Bryant, but let us know that you are not a real doctor. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's fine. You get your talk show, late nights with Dr. Bryant. We understand that you're just playing a character, but you are a life coach. You know what I'm saying? That's fine.
Right.
I have no issue with that. But it's just like I'm seeing these women, and I'm glad that women are stepping up and saying, "Hey, she don't," you know what I'm saying? Because when you have this person out doing stuff like that, she is now a representation of these professional women who really do it, who really have to
Right.
go, who really down in the trenches dealing with this stuff, or dealing with insurance companies and all of this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? They really in the trenches. So go ahead.
That's how I lost my therapist. I lost my therapist because Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Michigan did not cover. You know what I'm saying? Did not cover. She was
Didn't cover.
They
Yeah.
did cover the thing because it wasn't under the same network or something.
Right.
And
right.
she refused to be under that network. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So, that's where it fell off. But black female doctor, credentials, the whole nine.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And so this is. Oh, go ahead.
Now I'm just saying that as a professor, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't a black woman. I don't know what it's like to be a black woman, but I'm pretty sure them seeing her parade herself around like that, and the pretty privilege that is allowing her to be in these spaces and things like that, but then to kind of poo-poo on the profession, because that's really what she's doing. She's really poo-pooing and disrespecting the profession of a therapist or as a psychiatrist and all of these things, to say that you got, because all the women that I know who got their doctorate, they got it damn near tattooed on their body.
Oh, yeah, they do not play about that.
They don't play about the time that they had to spend and the money that they spent and things of that nature. Like, that's not anything that you just be like, oh well, like it's not one of them. You know what I'm saying? All the women who I know who actually are doctors, and I don't mean like practitioners or practicing, but like, my sister-in-law, she's a doctor. She has a PhD. She, now she don't play it up too much, but I call her doc all the time because I know she went and got the damn diploma. She went to school, but she had to do the dissertation. And
yes,
dissertation is naturally archived. This is something that people pull up to say, okay, this person wrote about this. Let me read their thoughts on it, because I also have the same type of thoughts. That's the whole reason behind the dissertation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to my friend Dr. Michelle Lee. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, girl's a doctor. I got her. Every time she called my phone, I'm like, my bad, doc.
What's up, doc? Yeah, and the respect is is due for that. You know what I'm saying? So for her to be parading around, I'm glad that people are speaking up. Even
It's a lot.
even
I've
some
seen a lot of
lawyers,
therapists speaking up.
but even just anybody who went. Yeah, I got a high school diploma and a associate's degree. That's it. That's where my education started. You know
I
what I'm
didn't
saying?
get my associates. I
So-
dropped before that.
So the people who really did the schooling, not Papa Doc, the people who really did the schooling, I'm glad that they are coming out and saying something, whether you're a doctor, lawyer, anything of greater value, you know what I'm saying, of continuing your education. Yeah, come out. I would come out swinging. You're not going to make us look bad out here. It's already hard enough being a black woman, but being a black woman in this space, doing this,
Right.
Nah.
See, this is the thing. I'm a answer or give my thoughts on what Tina is saying in the chat. This is my thing. Whether you agree with what Kevin Samuels said or not, whether you agree, you know what I'm saying, that he was a style consultant or whatever, you know what I'm saying. It was the backlash in the visceral that was for this man who was doing exactly the same thing that Cheyenne Bryan is doing. And there is, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, shut him down. He don't need to talk. He's nothing. You know what I'm saying? He's a shock jock. He's this, he's that. You know what I'm saying? He was the worst human being on the planet, according to some folks. You know what I'm saying? That was out here. You know what I'm saying? But a person can lie to you. And this is why I don't like, and this is one of the problems that I always have with the black church, is that people get caught up on titles. You know what I'm saying? On titles too much. So people want a title. People want a title to make them feel special. If you're just a life coach, that's okay. You know what I'm saying? My homeboy, Jay Young, is a life coach. He ain't going around calling himself Dr. J. You know what I'm saying? Julius Erving already got that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So what I'm saying is, I think the problem that I have is that when you try to use a title and that title becomes more important than your work, you know what I'm saying? The work that you're doing, showing the work, actually going back to school, getting that education, getting more educated. I got the same problem with Dr. Umar because I don't think he's a real doctor.
He's the same thing.
He's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a brand in there, and what they're doing, and this is the problem, and this is why the black community need to be aware. And I'm glad a lot of people
be cognizant of what you
because what happens is that you listen to these people with these I'm doctor this, I'm doctor that. All they're doing is selling you a product.
That's it.
They're selling you a product, and that's the problem. Either you're going to, you know what I'm saying? Either you're going to the person to get help, or you're buying a Band-Aid. And most of the time, these books and there's all of this crap are Band-Aids.
They snake oil salesmen.
Snake oil salesman. Yep.
Yeah, they snake oil salesman. And I'm gonna tell you this, Dr. Umar. I remember getting into Dr. Umar early, man. Went to one of his little meetings or whatever, you know what I'm saying, met the dude, you know what I'm saying. This was during the remember the Hotep phase of Black America. You know what I'm saying? You know, Brother Polite and all of them, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, where Brother Polite at? Ain't he still locked up?
I think he's still locked up, man. But it seemed like Umar's heart was in the right place with some of the stuff, because back then it made sense. Now, like you said, he's just a brand. He's just a product now. He's not trying to fix anything. Tina, I would push back on Tina and say this when it comes to Kevin Samuels and the whole manosphere. First thing first, I would say, was he wrong? That's what I want to say, Tina. And then the manosphere is not a bad space. It became bad because they perverted what Kevin Samuels and people who were actually trying to look out, whether he was, because Kevin Samuels was looking out for both. That's another thing too. He got clipped up for the girl stuff because we love mess, but he was trying to look out for both, and he was letting you know, stay in your tax bracket, and I don't see anything wrong with that. Stay in your lane. Like, don't come in my lane, don't go over there. Like, but everything that he said is now being proven correct.
And women are actually saying that.
Yeah,
there's women that's coming out, they're saying the same exact things that Kevin was saying. But but even beyond what he was saying or whatever, the problem was people were trying to shut him down because they felt like he was not qualified. and then someone who comes out and says they're qualified,
Yeah.
and you come to find out they went to the same college that the little Romeo and that one dude that used to punk you be like, hey,
Now,
man, what are you
was
doing?
IDDC, whatever.
IDDC. You know what I'm saying? Or that one dude was like, hey, what you doing? She's going to sit up there and watch TV instead of go get your education. Bro, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. Why are you yelling
Right.
at me? You know what I'm saying? So that's the only problem. I'm not saying what she's doing is right or wrong. It's what you're selling yourself as, and you're trying to say, well, I'm educated, I'm this, I'm that, when you're not. Don't lie about it. You ain't got to lie to kick it. You know what I'm saying? I think you get more respect.
Right. I think you and Kevin Smith fault. Like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't right. All you know, he not 99% right. I think he was on the right track though. Hey, the thing is they didn't have to call in, but if he's saying, hey, I'm seeing some stuff happening, I want to correct it. I want to help correct it. Yeah, the great white hope, pearly things. And I want to, correct it. I don't see an issue with that. Call up. If what he's saying is false or bad, you call up and have an actual discussion with him. Don't call up and disrespect him. I think that's the thing. They will call up and disrespect him, and he wasn't having that on his show. You're not finna come to my house and disrespect me, whether we having a valid conversation or not. She said, read up her comment. Which one? Don't get it twisted. I ain't taking up for her. I only know her from tonight's conversation. She ain't no kitty. Now she ain't no kitty. She ain't no kitty.
Well,
I didn't say you was taking up for Brian. I don't think anybody in here is taking. Ain't no reason to take up for that. That's bad. That's bad juju right there. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I just say just sometimes it's a lack of accountability. Like I said, the black folks love a title. I'm telling you, we love a title. Yeah, I've seen some of the most crooked people come under the name of a title and be like, bruh, you stupid. You know what I mean? So that's the only thing. Like I said, I ain't got no ill will against her or anything like that. You know what I mean? I wasn't buying what she was saying because I was reading between the lines. When she was on Cam Newton, I was like, it ain't because there's a certain way. Like my therapist, I was with my therapist for almost a year before my insurance didn't cover her services anymore. And there's a certain way that therapists, it's a therapist language. And I never heard the therapist. It's how they conduct herself. There's a language, but there's also these key things. Like she will always tell me about mind exercises. You need when you're going through anxiety, do a mind exercise. And then here's the way that you do your mind exercise. This is the things that we're looking at. Here's clinical studies on how to. She's giving me the whole rundown. You know what I'm saying? But then you listen to her, I'm like, she don't sound like nobody's therapist.
Yeah, right.
It's just she don't. And then she also said, well, F what y'all talking about. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do me, and that's why
that's when you lose credibility. That's when you know you've lost. That's when you know you lost.
And that's why this clip again is it. Let me play it again.
My friend's a doctor.
Hey, brother, I'm a doctor.
You're a doctor.
Right, I'm a doctor.
That's exactly what she sound like. That's exactly what she sound like. So again.
It's accountability, man. Come, not Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, come out and just lay on your sword. Hey, look, I didn't finish school. You can still go out and be a life coach. You didn't finish, you didn't do it. It's fine. People still gonna think you pretty. They still gonna, you know what I'm saying? They still gonna talk to you.
Right.
You'll still maybe you lose a couple, Maybe you gain some for coming out and being honest and
actually she's gonna gain more. She's gonna gain more popularity because of this. Because now she's gonna look like the rebel against the claws, the rebel against the machine. See, I'm the anti-establishment. You know what I'm saying? So you can come to me. Hey, because you remember the little black kid who was going around being a doctor? Yeah. They locked him up too. That's messed up. He just wanted to operate. That's it. Just wanted to operate.
He just wanted to operate.
That's it. You know what I'm saying, dude? Dr. Love.
That's what this reminds me of. You know what I'm saying? Like, did we not learn from Dr. Love? Did we not learn from that?
He was down in Florida.
Crazy.
She's gonna turn MAGA. I mean, at least, I mean, I would say this. Cheyenne got you right. Cheyenne got the biggest thing running for Cheyenne. Cheyenne's fine. That's the biggest thing. She's a beautiful woman. You know what I'm saying? Well put together, all of that. That's gonna get her. We say it in wrestling. That's gonna get you over, whether you a villain, whether you a heel or a face. If you have aesthetics, it'll get you over.
Get you over.
And let's think about it. When you're telling people what they want to hear, they don't care.
They don't care. Nope. And that's what I'm
They
saying.
don't
Just
care.
come out, take the account, because like what Jay is saying right here. Heard about her book. The publisher want her to prove license that she graduated.
Yep, I
and
seen
that.
that.
Refund. So now, because you are parading around like you're a doctor, you're opening yourself up to lawsuits. Criminal things could come about. You know what I'm saying? Argosy, which is the university that she claimed that she went to, they came out and put something being real petty and saying, hey, you know, if you want your accreditation, you can go and look at the, you know what I'm saying? Shit, like they coming for her.
Hey, she said the federal government asked for a refund. You want your refund?
Ain't nobody giving you no damn refund.
When I heard that, I lost it. I lost it.
Refund. Who offered you a refund?
Hey, don't be hating on my man Doogie Howser, MD.
Not Doogie.
My man Doogie. I'm just saying, man. But anyway, shout out to Dr. Bryant. I hope she landed on her feet. You know what I'm saying? But you just got to be careful.
When you say that, you got to say Dr. Bryant trademark.
Yeah, Dr. Bryant trademark.
That's what you got.
I agree. I agree. And now I'm blue. I said this morning. I am now Dr. Shu. And I work for Oroku Saki because we want people to be full members of the foot. And the only way you can be full members of the foot is having Dr. Shu. To make sure this is
go trademark that, man. I call you Dr. Shu. Go get a trademark. I call you Dr. Shu.
The doctor, thank you, Black Bleach. It's a grift.
It is a grift.
A lot of this is grifted. A lot of this is grift. I've seen people grifting the church.
Another Bryant that grifts in the church.
Oh yeah, Jamal Bryant, grifter. I'm trying to tell you, there's grift everywhere, and I'm just be honest with you, with Kevin Samuels, because people forget Kevin was making money on YouTube during the pandemic. He was making money on YouTube. Did he switch over to Instagram and was getting Instagram money on top of that? You know what I'm saying? Then the sponsors, but people forget the sponsorships and all of that. You know what I'm saying? So when you see that, it's just not like any other grift. You know what I'm saying? I even tried to grift in that lane. I wasn't good grifting in that lane because I have integrity. I wasn't good grifting in that lane.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I got integrity.
It's hard to grift. I tell you that.
Yeah.
It's hard to get over on people when you like, because then it just feel nasty.
I know.
It's not a good feeling.
I feel disgusted. I woke up I looked in the mirror and was like, are you happy with yourself? You know what I'm saying? While you smoking your cigar and crying? No. Let me put on my Gucci. Yeah, it doesn't. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Lawrence, I haven't seen it yet. I'll probably watch it. I'm probably go tomorrow to go see it.
That's gonna be what I really want to watch.
Are they grifting in that? Is Vivica A. Fox grifting in that one?
I don't know. They said Sterling
K. Brown. I heard it was good.
Yes, he said they was fire in that. So I got to see that. Yeah, I'm very interested in talking about that. But let's talk about something else. Let's go over to Marvel, because you've been talking a lot of ish on my man the Punisher. You know what I'm saying? I don't appreciate that either. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so this is my thing. So I watched it in its entirety. What up, Perp? So I watched it in its entirety, right? And I said, what this is, if you did not watch season 1 or 2 of The Punisher, here's a brief comic book Here's a brief comic book overview because it basically was a one-shot comic. It's
Right.
what it was. It felt like a one-shot comic with some bad CGI. You know what I'm saying? Because my man hit that. When my man fell off that roof and hit that thing, I'm like, first of all, why isn't he not dead? And second of all, why does he have a rubber neck? Because his head was bouncing all over this. You know, I was like, my man has a rubber neck. I said, all it is a one shot. I said, what it does, because this was also written by John Bernthal too. He helped write this.
He helped
you know what
write
I'm
it.
saying? As an executive producer. You know what I'm saying? They just tried to give somebody a 45-minute overview so you didn't have to go back and watch season 1 or season 2 of The Punisher. And this picks up why he's having PTSD. And again, you know what I'm saying? This is another character who can have all this PTSD and all of that, could go around shooting, killing 100 people, and nobody has a problem. I can't get a Knight Rider sequel. I can't get recast T'Challa. So,
I mean, like I said, I just gave it mid. It was a 5 for me. 5 out of 10. It was mid. I didn't get. I
the
mean,
Black Beast is right.
if you want to say that they were just trying to give us a brief overview or whatever, so we can keep the Punisher story going, I don't think that was necessarily needed. We just saw him in damn Daredevil. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do we need?
he was in season 1.
Right.
How
we
many
just saw
was he
him.
in season 1? Like only for an episode, for a few
No,
episodes?
he was part of the story. He was
He got captured. So
he got
yeah,
captured. He got, remember the
God, my head is
post-credit
itching.
scene, he got out. So all of a sudden he gets out of the cage and now he's back with the PTSD, drinking heavily, popping pills and like, what are we doing here,
doing
man? Like,
doing push-ups in his apartment.
pull-ups and push-ups. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? We already got this. We know PTSD. We get. It's like every season he goes through. Oh, I don't want to be the Punisher no more, and he has the PTSD. And then he comes to find out, oh, it's still some justice I got to handle out as the Punisher. That's season 1 of the Punisher. Season 2, I don't want to be the Punisher no more. Oh, he go through his whole little shit, and then somebody slaps him upside the head, and he says, you know what? I need to be the Punisher again because there's people going around slapping people upside the head. So then we now fast forward to this Punisher, one shot, one last kill or whatever, right? And it's the same thing. PTSD. Oh, I don't know if I need to kill myself. Oh, blah, blah, blah. And then come to find out, hey, I need to be the Punisher again because there's people running around knocking people upside the head. And then what was going on in this damn neighborhood where everybody just knocking people, like there was just constant rioting going on? What was that about?
And I mean, I don't know what the hell
What
they
I
had
mean,
going
I know
on.
he was in the projects. I get it. He was in the project.
But he was in it like Italian projects. the Italians don't run like you're not
Like,
just getting that off.
Perp is right. It was like GTA.
It was GTA.
It was GTA. That's exactly what it was. And I'm like, man, what is good? I don't know who the good. When they came to get him at 6:47, I'm gonna get you. I put the hair at 6:47. All right,
hey, shout out to Judith Light. I ain't seen
Right.
Judith Light since the
I
Tony
ain't seen her
Danza
since.
show or
Since Who's the Boss? I ain't seen
Who's
her
the
since.
Boss? Yeah, I haven't seen
You
her
know
since
what I'm
Who's the
saying?
Boss.
But yeah, 6:47. They're coming to get you, Frank. So Frank is the dumbest. You know what I'm saying? The fire get. I'm like, what is going on? What is? Then he just jumped
My
through the
man.
door.
Hey, look, Italian Projects for one is crazy work. For one, they do not play like that. They do not play like that. Number two, they was trying to make it sound like it was a Magnolia. You know what I'm saying?
It was a Magnolia.
You know what I'm saying? The Melphamine
It
or
was the
something like.
Melphamine
What is
project,
going
man.
on? Like, what is going? Cops is coming through. Like, nah, I'm good.
Nah, we'll
We'll
get
go
about
back.
it. Like, I'm like, what? And Frank just walking through like it's just a even Bubbles from The Wire was just walking through like it was a regular day. It's people getting beat up left and right. He walking to open up the bodega. What is going on in this neighborhood, man?
Yeah, yeah, it wasn't Persian Warzone. Persian Warzone is fire. But man, it was like when you got 5 stars, but the neighborhood is after you. That's what it was. It was wild. I was sitting there like, what in the hell kind of project is this? Like, I know that it takes place during Wilson Fisk being mayor, but
so it should be a clean neighborhood.
it should be very clean.
That shouldn't be happening. And I forgot somebody was in the chat on when I had did my video on and said, well, you know, the Nucci family, it was a power vacuum with the Nucci, and I was like, that's not how power vacuums work. It ain't just constant. You know what I'm saying? It might be the Magnificence has set up on Blues Block now. You know what I'm saying? And another gang is like, okay, we can't have, but it ain't the neighborhood doing the dirt, and you know what I'm saying? This was the whole neighborhood.
Spider-Man wasn't going in that neighborhood at all.
Nah, he wasn't going in there. I wouldn't have anybody. The only person who could do that was either Batman or Punisher. That was it.
Batman would have loved that neighborhood.
Oh yeah, he would have loved that neighborhood.
Batman get to beat up 100 people. Would have loved that neighborhood. Why does that part of the neighborhood turn into Gotham?
That's what love that. That's the only one that was there. That I was just like, what is happening? You know what I'm saying? So I just it was just mid to me. Other than you know, the murder, death, kill that happened, it was just mid to me. It didn't advance the story of Frank for me whatsoever.
It was cool. It was cool. But well, okay, so let's just go back to comics, right?
Mm-hmm.
With Frank Castle being disguised as a black dude, would have been a better
best one.
Would have been a better one.
That's the best one.
I don't own nothing Punisher except for that comic.
For that one, yeah. My first comic book I remember ever buying was a Punisher comic book. Actually, you know, but no, I even looked at it. I said, okay, Frank didn't talk at this what, so all he did was grunt. That's all he did, and he said no. You know,
but that was season 1 of the Punisher.
No, that was on this. He did.
I mean, he talked to himself. He was like, "Oh, are you real? Or you?"
I guess,
and he just hugged the air.
He said maybe a good 5 sentences. I guess you know?
He did more than that. But he was talking to himself a lot. You know, and I
would say this: John Bernthal did a hell of a job.
John Bernthal is a great Punisher. Yeah. I don't care what nobody says. He's a great Punisher
in playing that. You know what I'm saying? So, but man,
he did it. He did this episode at the cemetery.
He did.
So
now, for what I hear, they are green lighting the whole Punisher movie that they're working on, and I'm like, good. Erase it. Can y'all erase this though? Like when y'all come out with the movie, like just erase that. Just get rid of that and just replace it with the actual Punisher movie.
Do I got War? I think I actually have War Journal. I think I do, because I grabbed a whole bunch of Punisher comics. There was like $1 at we had
especially like the
I forgot the bookstore
flashbacks and all of that. Like that was
yeah. I think I actually got that because that's from the 90s, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I actually have that.
From 80s into the 90s.
Yeah, I think
Punisher
was
real big because you know they even did the Punisher 2099 series.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Punisher was big. Was big.
Now let's get to because enough of Punisher. Because I think it was. I
blame Feige, man. It's more Feige hate. He allowed John Bernthal to write that. He allowed it.
I will say the acting from him is good. Just the whole John Wick. It basically if Punisher was John Wick for a day. That's really all it is.
And I got to bring up my favorite scene was when the Punisher, after he fell off the roof, after the dude pushed him off the roof, and the other dude said, "Hey, I'm gonna throw you off the roof." I said, "Man, what in the hell?" And then Frank was like, "God damn it!" He just threw his own self off the. I was like, "Okay, y'all go a little too far with this, man."
Yeah. That's all it was. It was John Wick, the Rage, and the Purge all whipped in one.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
I just, like I said, I'm not really a big Punisher guy like that. Punisher showed up in the comics that I like. You know what I'm saying? But I will say John Bernthal is a great Punisher. I think Punisher, the Warzone with Ray Stevens, I think that's still one of the best Punisher anything ever. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's just pure mayhem. That's all it is. It's just pure mayhem under a rock beat. And that's what was missing. It was missing like that Jason Statham, you know what I'm saying, flavor with the rock beat, you know what I'm saying? That type of thing. What was that? Well, those movies called where he took the shot. Nah, we get the shot.
Crank.
Crank, yeah. All he needed was a little crank. You know what I'm saying? Music to it, but you know, it was cool though. It was cool.
Black Bleach said rank the special presentation. How many have we had so far?
2.
Punisher
or 3. We have Werewolf by Night. The Guardians of the Galaxy special and Punisher, right? I'll say Werewolf by Night number 1 because I actually like that. I like the aesthetic of that. It didn't go nowhere. That sucks.
It was Werewolf by Night was just a little too slow for me. It just dragged in the middle a little bit. I liked it. I enjoyed it, but it dragged a little bit. I like what Black Beast said. I'm gonna go with him. Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy special.
Werewolf, Christmas and then special. I would say this.
Yeah. I like Guardians of the Galaxy special. But I really enjoyed Werewolf by Night. Punisher's number 3. It's you know what's funny? We've seen worse from Marvel. We've seen worse from Marvel. So I will take Punisher. You know what I'm saying? One last kill. You know what I'm saying? I would take because there is some interesting shots. The whole Danucci, you know what I'm saying? Him, you know what I'm saying, going, you know, how the way that they frame that.
Man, when he kicked Buddy, when he curb stomped him, I was like, God damn. You didn't have to Jay say, don't say. I already said it, Jay. And we got more Marvel to talk about, so you know it's coming. But yeah, when he curb stomped dude, I was like, damn, Punisher, I don't want to come. You and Batman, I don't want to come across y'all, man. At all in no alley, boy.
But yeah,
they should have at least could have gave us like Black Bleach said, at least a Blade special presentation should have happened.
Yeah,
at least, man, at least
something. But yeah, that was cool. I mean, it was like I said, it wasn't bad. It just wasn't, you know what I'm saying, like life altering or anything like that. It wasn't like, oh snap, I got to go back and watch that Punisher special over and over again. Yeah, it ain't like that.
In and out, kind of like Drake's album. Okay, now you didn't miss it. We ain't talking. I think we about to get into it now.
Which one?
X-Men 97.
Before we get into the X-Men, can I play this real quick? And this is from we talked about just a little bit earlier, but this was and I'm playing with no sound because you know how Warner Brothers are.
Oh, you want to get into the Lanterns first? Yeah.
Lanterns, okay. And then then we'll get into the X-Men, so I can pull. So I can pull the link up. Okay. So I'm gonna play this with no sound, but I'm not gonna lie though. When the people who grew up watching Justice League Unlimited, you're getting your hero. And if they slow cook them in here and then bring them in Man of Tomorrow and bring them in another movie, you bring them in another, dude, you're creating a star. You start off with this and then turn around and make a motion picture out of it. You already got, this is the origin story. So we don't have to rehash that once he gets to his movie.
Right. Look, man, I was already game on the Lanterns, regardless of the trailer or not. I was just off of the creative team that they put together. First trailer, I was cool with the first trailer. I know a lot of people, they didn't have no green, blah, blah, blah. I get it. I understand. Like I told, just gotta wait, man. Like that was not for that. That was just to let you know, hey, it is coming.
They show a green suit in this,
and that's it. So now you get to see how they get down. You know what I'm saying? You see how with the doing the force field to stop the laser beams. He ain't even look over his shoulder, put up the force field around him to stop the bullets from. That's some like those scenes was kind of dope. I don't even know if they finished, you know what I'm saying, with everything that needs to be done as far as special effects and things of that nature, man. And it's a lot going on in that trailer, you know what I'm saying, because it is a quick trailer, you know what I'm saying, but it's a lot going on. I think we're getting two stories. I think we're getting Hal, a younger Hal, you know what I'm saying, doing.
You think you're gonna get a younger? Yeah,
I think that's
a younger Hal.
I think we're gonna get him being the cosmic cop that they're not in space. Well, you know what I'm saying, what they was crying about. We're gonna get that, but it's gonna be him younger, doing, you know what I'm saying, as a Green Lantern and whatever planets that he's on. And then we're gonna get this time period with him and him teaching John, or him reluctantly teaching John to be a Green Lantern and stuff like that. So I think this is dope, man. I think this is dope. And Jimmy Gunn, if y'all talking about you know, representation, black representation, or just a black face, you know what I'm saying? I saw Tori and he over there laugh. Do you think he saw the Drewski skit? He might have saw it. But having
Damson Short,
now we got Edie. What's Eddie? Is it Eddie? What's his last name? Mr. Terrific. We got him.
Oh, yeah.
Now we got John Stewart.
Now we got Hal. Yeah, we got John Stewart. Martian Manhunter is now looking like he's going to be a manager. They actually has Martian Manhunter. I just looked at it on X. I could be wrong, but somebody posted.
He's in the credits. He's in the cast.
He's in the casting. Yes, he's in the casting.
Also, they got Bubbles from who was just in the Punisher thing we just talking about.
Every time you say Bubbles, man, I'm thinking about the monkey. No, the chimpanzee.
Bubbles from the Wire.
I'm like, not Michael's. Not Michael's. Bubbles is return.
They added 50 Cent son from Power, who was also in White Man Can't Jump.
He's going to be. He's going to be in. He's
going to be in Superman. Like they adding up.
Wow.
And he seems to just be adding black people. Seems to be adding black people. So
Jim do be on Jim. Y'all sleep. Jim will respond to you on Twitter or Threads. So I think he sees the zeitgeist of what's going on.
Yeah. Yep. He got Tasty and Peacemaker. Like he's seeing what's going on. I think old buddy who was in White Man Can't Jump, I think he playing Steel.
Who?
Steel.
Who was in White Man? Were you talking about the remake?
Yeah,
White Man Can't Jump? I was about to say Wesley Snipes.
Nah, not Wesley. The remake. What's the dude's name? Hold on. You done seen it.
Yep, we talked about that earlier. Getting Psycho Hell off the rip wouldn't work for me. I think it's gonna be slow rolled. I think they're gonna let's think about it like this though, D Stizzle. Think about the last HBO product, HBO, that was Game of Thrones related or whatever, that just did not cook at all. That just not was like.
My bad. Go ahead. His name is
oh, they put it in the chat.
Cinco Walls. Yeah, let me show you real quick.
But you got to think about that. It's been a while since. Yeah, it's literally been a while since HBO has put out something that just did not cook as far as their television.
Yeah. I'm with you. Like they've been cooking. HBO, they always make sure you eat good. You're gonna have a good plate, you know what I'm saying? Plate gonna be, and you're gonna leave full, man. They normally cook well, so.
Ooh, excuse me. I mean,
I think I did see Sinestro in there too.
I'm not worried about the budget. I'm gonna tell you off tops. I'm not worried about a budget, and the reason why I'm not worried about a budget is because what can you do with the feeling and the emotion as long as the CGI is not wonky? Which again, HBO has not gave me something where I'm looking like, what is this? You know what I'm saying?
Now they will leave like a Starbucks cup or something like that in there, but
yeah, you know what I mean. But my whole entire thing with it, D-Stizzle, is what emotion am I feeling when I'm watching this show? Yeah. Like I'm gonna give you an example. this season of The Boys, there's been some boring parts of The Boys. You get to the end of episode 7, and a character that I've been rocking with since the very first episode dies. That's the emotion. I can think it is. What do I feel after I watch this show?
Yeah, it's
Blue
stakes.
felt absolutely nothing when he. Yeah, it felt absolutely nothing when he watched Punisher one last
I ain't
year.
feel you right. I didn't feel. I said that shit was like a porno movie. It was just.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Not a flick.
Yeah, it was just superhero porn, dog. That's all it was. But
Yeah,
no, I'm with you. It's about having stakes, man. Just watching that trailer seems to me that there's some stakes involved here. There's something is going on, and to where they're going to make you care, to where you're going to have some feeling involved. Getting into John Stewart's story, how that plays against Hal's story, and then the overarching big story of, you know what I'm saying, the mystery that's going on. Seems like it's some stakes. Hal might not make it. You know what I'm saying? That's stakes already, and that's you already coming in with the notion of shit. Hal might not make it.
Right.
So it's stakes.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. It's just like if you look at it for face value, the story has to be good. You don't really have to have a big budget to have a good story. If with budget, as long as you use your budget in the right way. A lot of practical effects. You know what I'm saying? Practical effects, use CGI when needed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how you get it.
That's how
you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm interested in this.
But I'm telling you this, you never know. A lot of those shots, it might be some CGI in there. It might be, you might see some budget being used. You know what I'm saying? It's just for this trailer, maybe they didn't show it. I know they showed enough green to get the people to shut up.
Exactly.
But other than that, maybe they didn't put all the special effects in it. So
yeah, I'm interested. Yeah. That trailer, and then watching Jim. Trust me, people were trying to go after Jimmy Gunn on was it Threads or was it it was X that I was reading, because that's where I retweeted it from. He was firing back. The people was making up stuff, and Jimmy was like, "Where did you get that from? Where did you get that from?" So again, I trust HBO. HBO didn't let me down with Peacemaker, even though the last episode of Peacemaker wasn't the greatest thing I've ever seen. It did not let me. The show still didn't let me down. Where I wasn't like, man, why was I watching that? That was terrible. No, Peacemaker was still good,
and it still left you with some talking points going forward. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With the whole what's going on with the this new dimensions and all this other stuff. Could it have been a little bit better? Sure. You know what I'm saying? Sure. Could have been better. But I think it was enough to spread, you know what I'm saying, and Spiderweb out and have more storylines drawn from the whole Peacemaker thing. So I enjoyed Peacemaker. I thought it was especially the racist universe with and Adebayo being in there, you know what I'm saying? Like
and my Judo Master.
Yeah, and Judah. Yeah, man. I wasn't mad at that. So I think Jimmy Gunn is just I just don't understand the hate, I guess. Because he's proven to you that he makes decent to good.
He can make solid stuff.
You know what I'm saying? I don't understand the hate. I guess because everybody just wants a Justice League movie right off the bat. I think that's where it's coming. Why we don't have Batman? And I'm like, y'all gotta understand. At least this is how I look at it. There's an inner fight going on with the Batman character. You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, he should just be able to do it. He's the head of the head is Zaslav, or was Zaslav.
Yeah,
that's the head. And if Zaslav say we doing the Batman 2, James Gunn, you're not getting a Batman, then we ain't getting no Batman. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you already got Matt Reeves tweeting out. You know what I'm saying? Who's coming in the Batman 2?
Yeah.
And so let's say for the sake of argument, they use Matt Reeves' Batman as the Batman going forward. Will
They
I be
might.
mad at that? No, I wouldn't be mad at that.
I would.
You know what I'm
be.
saying?
I would understand, but
But
I
I
would be
understand why. I understand why you would be disappointed, because Matt Reeves created this unique universe. There's more like an Elseworld Batman. You're getting a younger
Right.
Batman doing his thing, and that's more of the the fantastical side, the fantasy, the spectacle, and having that Batman in that universe would seem off. Kind of like if you
Right.
had, just like with Joker and Joker Part 2, like this. What is this? You know what I'm saying? It doesn't fit. So I get what you're saying, but I will also understand if the audience is loving this particular Batman, we're just going to stick with what the audience wants. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? And we'll just
If the
move them over.
If the money is over there, I'm gonna go where the money at first and foremost.
Yeah, where the money resides.
Jay says, understanding the hate. Look at the view count. That's why. What you mean the view count? The view count of people either watching or not watching. That shouldn't constitute the hate, right? Y'all don't hate Feige. And I think you did that just for me to start talking about Feige, but y'all don't hate Feige. Y'all don't. Y'all look for excuses for this man. And he just be giving y'all boo-boo every time. Here you go. Heaping hot pile of it. And y'all just be like, well, But then when Gunn come and he's actually building something from ground up, it's the view count. Come on, man.
Well, I think he said the hate videos.
Oh, hate
if I'm not
videos are doing
mistaken.
numbers.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They you know who the usual suspects are. So,
but that's the Snyder Bros. The Snyder, and that's another thing too. You know what? If I'm Jimmy, I would hire Snyder to go ahead and do something. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Because I'm so sick and tired of these Snyder Bros here, man. Pick a character, direct it, and it better be fire. It better be flames. It better be the best shit since sliced bread, boy. It better be.
I mean, the last project was sliced ass. So it was terrible. So again, like I said, I get it, but what James Gunn has learned is to slow cook these characters. One, so you don't get burnout. So you can't say, "Oh, we got DC fatigue now." No,
right.
You're slowly cooking the characters. You know what I'm saying? You slowly cooking the characters. You're gonna feel something for these characters after a while. Like I said, I brought up The Boys for a reason. I might not like this season as much as I like the previous season or whatever, but it's still characters that I grew to love and grew to have feelings for. So when something happens to said character, yes, my feelings are involved. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't want that to happen to said character. You know what I mean? So I Mortal Kombat 2. You know what I'm saying? Cole gets crushed, and now people like, damn, I kind of like Cole. Y'all didn't like Cole. You know what I'm saying? But if you watch the movie enough, you're like, man, I kind of like
It's
Cole,
all about
man.
where you put Cole at. Like, I don't think they wanted to see, because he was the main character and he shouldn't have been, right? So now you are attached to him.
Right.
And then it's like, well, damn, y'all took him off the board just like that easy? Damn, why y'all took him off the board? It's like, but like you said, well, y'all didn't like him.
Y'all didn't like him anyway.
Y'all didn't like him. But then, at the end, we got the whole resurrection thing that could happen. So
if he gets resurrected, he's getting resurrected as Kenshi. So if he gets resurrected, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, the whole Jade, that girl, that's actually her Hollywood look.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So, and she gets paid, like she has to keep that look for other projects that she's in. Like, but who cares? She was still Jade for somebody who played every damn Mortal Kombat game. Dude, who has a Mortal Kombat arcade machine behind me? You know what I'm saying? Who played Deception, Shaolin Monks, that damn Sub-Zero game on my PlayStation.
That damn Sub-Zero game.
Yeah, then I had to throw my damn controller multiple times. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. She's still Jade. I don't.
Right.
I slap somebody. Don't let it be my boy saying something crazy.
I think
why is Jade bald?
nah, that's too
No.
That's too. I don't think he'll even venture into
Yeah,
that.
that's too up his. That's up his alley. So.
She. I mean, as long as she was a cat. The thing is, we don't get everything. Don't have to become book accurate or video game accurate.
Yeah, because it's their own interpretation. Ed Boon
Right.
is in it. If Ed Boon said it's cool, who am I to say anything? And there's multiple interpretations of these characters throughout the entire history of Mortal Kombat. So
yeah, I say let it rock. I mean, I wasn't.
She's good. She was good.
The movie. The movie.
Oh yeah, we still gotta talk about that because you said you're a street. We swear the last thing we're gonna talk about is X-Men because I got it up. We're gonna talk about that.
This just to be quick. We gotta
get into
real
it.
Quick, man. Just real quick. Because my only thing is, it is a real. It's a cringy movie. It's cringy.
What Mortal Kombat 2?
Yeah, not bad cringy, but it's cringy. It's cringy.
Like what you mean? Oh, you got to break that down. I got to hear this. I got my serious face on.
Some of the lines, Johnny was hella cringy. Come on now.
That's because he was supposed to be.
I know. I'm just saying
he was
hella cringy,
and
that's why I said I'm not saying it was in a bad way. Hella. Yeah. Reason I'm saying this is because now juxtaposed to when Street Fighter 2 comes out or when Street Fighter comes out, it has to get the same grace. Because I know there's gonna be hella cheese and cringe in Street Fighter.
Because it's supposed to be.
So I better get the same grace. Now, this is what I would have done with Street Fighter. Me myself, I would have just remade Bloodsport and called it a day.
Hell, that's shit. Boo! No, they did.
Bloodsport.
So for them doing it the way that they did it, I got to give them props. Because they basically took the tower idea, but made it Survivor Series. So, because if you play Mortal Kombat, you know you got the tower before you get to the, you know what I'm saying? So they took the tower idea, but split it and made it Survivor Series for wrestling. So you got 5 on 5, you know what I'm saying? And until we get to the end, you face Shao Kahn at the end. So again, I think that for one, Johnny, the only thing that is Carl Urban, and you clearly see where his stunt double comes out. And
I think that's what threw me out. Carl Urban being Johnny Cage. So old ass dude.
So okay, what you saying that? I'm gonna give you what somebody said when I was watching another YouTuber. Guy I've been watching 616 Entertainment.
Okay.
And he said he remind him of Steven Seagal. Just think of old ass Steven Seagal got pulled into Mortal Kombat, but his stunt double came in to fight.
Double came in with
reminded me. You ever see you see that clip multiple times where he whatever kung fu he's doing, he's slapping people and they just falling off. That's what it looked like. That's what made it funny, and that's why I said they did that intentionally. Because
I do hope it was intentional, and I'm saying if it is intentional.
Because the real story is not
be given Street Fighter.
Yeah, because the real story is not Johnny Cage in that movie. The real story is Katana being the new empress of Outworld in Athenia. That's what it really is, and it takes civil liberties because they did that, but they did it differently in Mortal Kombat 1, where Melina's now in the new universe. She's the empress of Athena. You know what I'm saying? Right. So again, I think that with Street Fighter. I've played because I'm a fighting game fanatic. I love Tekken, Street Fighter, all of this. King of Fighters. I played Art of Fighting. I played a lot of this crap. But with Street Fighter's hella goofy depending on what character you have. So if you're playing with El Magay, you're playing with Blanca, you're playing with if you're playing with Zangief, you start playing past 4. If you play Street Fighter 4 on up, they're goofy as hell. Ken and Ryu was the only ones that's serious. Or Dazlum or M. Bison.
Bison Sagat.
Yeah, Sagat, which I'm still mad Sagat is not in this movie. Because he's a big integral part of Ryu's story from Street Fighter 1.
Yeah.
From the very beginning. Because
He was
Yeah,
the
the
big
very-
bad. He was the
He was
bad
the
guy. in
bad
Street Fighter.
of Street Fighter. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So for him not being in this movie, maybe he's a secret character. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But it has to be a mix of goofiness and seriousness. It has to be, or it's not going to work.
Long as like I said, as long as we give it the same grace that we give Mortal Kombat, I'm fine. I'm fine. If we give goofy ass looking, because Ken,
No, we gonna get serious. We probably gonna get serious. We're probably gonna get Street Fighter Alpha Kid, and that's where he first meets Guile's sister and marries her. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's gonna be in between that time, you know, because at the end of 2, he has a kid and he's teaching the kid how to fight. I think it's Street Fighter Turbo. One of those.
why Jay keep saying they have more time? What you mean they have more time, Jay? He keeps
More
saying that.
time
He keeps
for-
saying the Street Fighter has more time.
More time for
I
more
don't- I don't
time for
know.
what?
What does he mean by that?
I'm guessing Ryu already fought him, but he should have debuted before Akuma. Hold
Yeah,
on,
us getting a Toma is wow.
is wild. But we
Yeah.
technically, Akuma was a secret character on Street Fighter 2 Turbo, the arcade, but you had to do a whole bunch of crap to even get there, to even get him. So you said more time to release. Actually, Mortal Kombat got pushed up. I mean, got pushed back.
I don't
So
remember
people
Akuma
forget
having
that.
either Super or 3.
No, it was Street Fighter 2 Turbo, the arcade. You had to, he wasn't a playable character. He was a secret character. So what basically happened, you had to get like, you had to do like flawless, you had to have a flawless victory going into getting Bison. Like you couldn't be damaged or something like that going into Bison. Akuma comes in, beats, you know what I'm saying? I forgot the movie does where he shadows you, beats you up, and then my man's laying right there, and then that's who you fight. You know what I'm saying? But that was the first introduction. But I think it was Super Street Fighter Turbo. I knew I wasn't tripping. It's Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, the arcade. So
Arcade
yeah,
version.
yeah.
Okay.
Hold on,
okay.
No, Mortal Kombat actually was supposed to come out last year, I believe. But because of the writer strikes and all of that stuff, it got pushed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, release time
And-
don't mean it. Like that.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean nothing as far as what how the movie should play out. Like
yeah, or the
they get
quality
the
of
time that they
movie.
get. You know what I mean? Like not biased to kick Mortal Kombat to the next one.
Michael is kicking Devil Wears Prada 2 butt right now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Everybody's behind. On the first weekend, they put it back in IMAX.
Yeah.
But yeah, a
And
movie as
Japan
good as
don't
it's
open
writing.
up until June 12th.
Right. I'm still waiting on Japan because when Japan hit, it's $1 billion. It's easily $1 billion. That's easy. But this is what I want to say on Street Fighter. Street Fighter has to do 2 things that will make me instantly love this movie. Chun-Li's story has to be that, besides the revenge of her father, that she's a part of Interpol investigating what the Shadow Lu is doing in the Street Fighter tournament. That has to be the emphasis because everything else kind of plays off of her. That's why she goes to try to recruit Ryu, and she you know what I'm saying, Ryu. She looks for all the
Warriors.
World Warriors. She's trying to go look for the World Warriors, and they played that. If you ever seen the Street Fighter 2 anime, the movie anime, the anime, Street Fighter, yeah, you see that, then you'll understand. You know what I'm saying? Number 2, it gotta be silly. It gotta have some silly parts, because if it does not have, and it has to be timed silly parts, not just silly for the sake of being silly, but Blanca, like the relationship with Blanca, Blanca, Zangief, and E Honda is damn near beautiful. It's cute. You know what I'm saying? Because they're buddies. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They do crazy stuff and silliness and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It can't take itself so seriously that you can't have fun with it. So it has to be fun. It has to be. But again, Chun-Li has to be a part of Interpol. You know what I'm saying? And if that is part of the story, then they're doing it right, and I'm fine with that.
I agree. Most definitely agree with that.
All right, let's get to the last thing because I know you guys are waiting patiently. Let's get to this first look, and because this is a leak, I'm going to mute it because I don't know what they, you know what I'm saying? If Feige might get you. Feige is tired of it.
647 is going to be a hit on my head.
Well, let's check out. This is a teaser for X-Men 97, the season 2. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out are these the New Mutant kids or who are these kids? I couldn't tell who the characters were. And if y'all know who the characters are in the chat, put it in the comment section. Let us know.
Is that Danny Moonstone? Okay, go back, run it back just a smidge because that's Kid Omega, Penance or Monet, right here to the left.
Monet Sequoia.
Yep.
That's Monet Sequoia?
No, not right here. Go back. Right there. See the red chick?
Oh, yeah.
That's Monet. Or her that's in her penance form. Who is that? I don't know anybody else. Don't nobody else look familiar.
Okay, so who's the bird?
I don't know. That's what I don't know.
Or is that Monet Sequoia as a bird? She's not a bird.
Nah.
Kid Omega. Okay, so Kid Omega to your left.
Monet. I don't know anybody else. Everybody else look just generic.
Yeah. So he's wearing a Phoenix shirt. I'm trying to figure out who that.
That's
Kid Omega
with the Phoenix shirt on.
Okay, so that's Kid because I can see his Omega
with the purple hair.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can see his Omega symbol over there. That's Monet Sequoia over. Yeah, okay. In her penance form, you're right. Who's the black? Who's the young black girl then?
I don't know. I do not know.
Or who the kid talking? That'd be interesting. Look. You see who was on the Marvel animation?
Who was that?
Your boy, Cajun Tupac.
Cajun Tupac.
Look. You see, look at the animation. Look at that. Yeah, that's your boy.
Cajun Tupac.
I do like that they you know what I'm saying, they talk about how they split them up and they send everybody to different timelines. And it looks like Kang the Conqueror is going to be real, you know what I'm saying, a real big character.
Kang right there.
That's Kang right there. Now Kang look a little white.
He look a little white.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Rama Tut.
Hey, I'm just saying. Chill was right. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing he pointed out. Chill said, "Hey, every time you race swap a character, and
they got to go back.
You'll go right back to
but you know what?
It was.
They've erased him from the whole thing anyway. Like so,
right? Like he didn't even matter anyway. So yeah, that's Rama Tut. So that's Beast, Nightcrawler, and Rogue.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who that is.
That Apocalypse.
That's Apocalypse. Ain't that on the dark side of the moon?
That should be the Celestial. Is that the Celestial ship? I'm guessing.
I'm not for sure. Or is that this might be in the future? So
yeah, it could be in the future.
Yeah.
That goes Slim.
Hold up, is that Dum Dum Dugan? No.
Nah, that ain't.
Nah, it do kind of look like Dum Dum Dugan without that hat.
Red Slim and a good old Cable right there.
Mm-hmm.
As a kid. So yeah, this is in the future. Yeah.
Yeah. And there go our boy
Bishop.
So the Phoenix Force is going to play a big factor into that.
Is that Shard? No, that's Jean. Never mind.
You
She
sure
looked a
that's
little
Jean?
black there.
Yeah, I was about to say, wait a minute. You sure that's Jean?
Because don't that skin look black right there?
It do. I was about to say, but you know, I thought it was Storm at first getting the Phoenix Force. But no. Yeah, no. I don't is that
I don't
Jean?
know. That could be Hope. That's how Hope dressed too.
Yeah, Hope
She
Summers.
got dark skin. Hope Summers. I don't know.
There you go. That's an iconic look
Mm-hmm.
from the comics. He said, we gotta send it back to the 90s.
Jubilation Lee. That's a Generation X
Sunspot.
uniform.
Yep, and that was Sunspot, and there go
Sunspot.
Archangel in his classic 90s. I used to love this toy.
That design
Man,
is
I used
dope.
to love
Yeah.
this toy. Yeah, that's always one of my. I gotta give Jim Lee his props on this design. This is awesome. Okay, so you got Professor X, Nightcrawler, Magneto, Rogue, Bishop, and Beast right here. You said that's Storm.
They saying that's Storm.
Why would she be
With
infused with the
blonde hair and
Yeah,
fire was coming up. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
We'll
know.
go back and see.
And then she over here copying off of Wolverine.
If I'm Scott, I'd be like, man.
Omega, you see that?
Omega
You got a
Red.
quick clipper or Omega Red.
Yeah, that's dope. That's
But
dope too, right
that's a dope scene. But then again, this is the reason why I don't like. I know it's gonna be different when they talk about the Spider-Man movie, but that's the way her power should look. If Sadie Sink is Jean Grey, it should look like this, not hopping from body to body. You know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. So. Yeah, I you know what I'm saying. I know me and I rap with the Birdman this weekend, so I had to I had to get some other stuff done first.
That's the Grant Morrison outfits, ain't it, D Stizzle?
Yep, it is a Grant Morrison's run. So Omega right there, Cable's right there. I don't know. That's a battle that's going on.
Yeah.
Sentinel was flying through.
We go to two lovers.
I will say this. My man,
Hey, he's fully clothed though.
Yeah, I was about to say. That's why Bo leaked
clothes on
because he was like, "My vision is ruined."
They ruined it.
So that's is Polaris?
Yeah, it's got to be.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. So that's Chamber, Penance, Kid Omega, and I don't know who that is. Maybe that's Sun. No, that can't be Sunspot. I do not know who that is to the right here.
I don't know either. I'm looking too. I don't. It was just too quick. It's too quick of a clip. And that's
look like Wolfbane.
Yeah.
So strong guy.
Yeah, the X Factor.
Yeah, Wolfbane and Multiple Man. Is that Multiple Man?
Not for sure. That's Colossus.
Colossus. They got Acolyte Colossus on here. Oh, they wilding with this.
Up with Bishop, and then there go again Road, Nightcrawler,
and
Beast. So, I wonder is this from an earlier episode because Angel,
Psylocke,
is that Jubilee? Sunspot,
Cable, Wolverine,
Forge, Cyclops.
Storm.
Storm is right there. Who is that next to Cyclops? I mean, his elbow is in the way. Morph and Beast. Still can't see whose power that is. Then Professor X is having dreams of him being in the Speedo. Apocalypse.
There you go.
You said that's Valerie Cooper?
Which one was Valerie Cooper?
I don't know. I'm going through the scene by scene, so
I was gonna say that's gotta be on the ship. Yeah. I don't know, man. This look dope.
I mean, Sabretooth, Morph, and Lady Deathstrike.
This look dope, man. I don't know, dog.
Hold up, I might have to put that. I want to see what
Aurora, Phantomax, Wolverine,
green
Silver
Fox.
Weapon 10, 5, 6, 7.
No,
8,
that's
18,
weapon. That's weapon
18.
18. Who's weapon 18?
Mm,
Is that Hulk? No.
no.
Who's
Cyborg,
weapon?
Mastodon, Super Soldier,
Weapon 6. I
Gideon
don't know.
Kane.
I don't
They
know.
got the Eternals on here too. Okay. With Gideon Kane and all of them. It's a lot going on.
Sabretooth.
Garrison Kane, Sabretooth, Agent Zero.
Agent Zero, yeah. I was trying to catch it. Yeah, what you thinking, man? Weapon 6 is Luke Cage.
Yeah, Weapon
So
6
who's
is Luke Cage.
So who's weapon 8? Okay.
In the what you call he is. It's because that's actually out of order, but yeah. Looks good, man. Don't look like it's a animation like a drop in animation. Looks good. The story looks like it's gonna be crazy. Looks like it's gonna be crazy. I think we're gonna stay in the same vein that we left. You know what I'm saying? That we left. I know a lot of people like, oh, well, Bo's not writing it, and they got rid of Bo's stuff. But this looked like it might even be better than Bo's stuff, man.
I ain't gonna lie, it looks dope. It looks like it has a lot more to chew on,
especially with all the characters. And it seems like they're introducing the characters right. It don't seem like forced.
Yeah,
but like how they split them up, different teams working with different people. You get, and it seemed like I guess they all working towards one common goal, or maybe this is like the Age of Apocalypse type story. Well, no, I don't think it's the Age of Apocalypse because it's too many of those characters you would want to use in that capacity. You know what I'm saying? But looks dope, man.
He said, don't say that, Blue. They
right.
know how to throw a trailer together.
Right. I was trying to.
I ain't gonna say, but we got to be honest with you. X-Men 97 was fire.
Right.
That was fire, and it was way more emotional than what I thought it was going to be. Way more, it grew with the audience.
Right. Yeah. And I'm not expecting a drop off, like a lot of people are. I'm not expecting a drop off in quality, with this. It to me, it's kind of hard to have a drop off because the first season was so good, and it should just be easy to build off of from the first season. So I'm not expecting a drop off. Looks good. Jernt said that was all Bo DeMayo. Maybe not. Maybe not.
I mean, Bo DeMayo does have his darker end from Argosy University. So,
can we run that again? I want to see if that was Storm. Run that again, because I want to. What was her? I'm gonna look up her costume real quick, right?
But doesn't Hope Summers becomes a Phoenix Force too, right? She gets imbued with the Phoenix Force.
For the most part, she can take, she can use anybody's power. That's all.
No, that's not Storm. I don't think that's Storm.
The skin was dark. Let me see what this costume looked like real quick.
Is that a mix of lightning?
No, they saying that's her. Yeah, that's her.
They saying that's Storm?
Yeah. Yep.
I've never seen that
so fast and quick. I'm looking at like a steal from, you know how they revealed the costumes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's that costume.
Wow. Maybe she's fighting the Phoenix Force and not actually, because it looks like it's fire. No. So I'm looking at this wrong. She's gathering fire from the sun. Look. Okay, so it looks like she's gathering fire from the sun.
Pull it up real
Right.
quick.
Huh? Oh, dang! I
Yeah,
took it
yeah.
off. I'm over here looking. I'm thinking I'm looking at. My bad, y'all. I'm over here thinking.
And did we lose Dre? Drake, did we lose your brother? Might have lost Drake, y'all. Till he come back. Uh-oh. Yeah, I think we lost Dre. I was about to say, Lawrence says, I wonder if the comics will get better with Brad Wonderbomb taking over from the firehead of comics and having to do TV. I hope so, man, but because I retweeted that earlier today. I saw that. I would hope. But to me, this just is more MCU synergy with the comics, and I don't think that's necessarily a good thing. I don't like the MCU synergy because they make it to where it dictates the comics instead of the comics dictating the MCU. So I don't necessarily like that. What's up, Pamela? I'm in the building. What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, he just I don't know what happened with Dre. He just disappeared. He just disappeared. Yeah, DC been killing them in the comics, man. That Absolute line. We'll see what they do with this Midnight line. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, DC been wrecking shop, man. Been really wrecking shop. Oh, damn. Dre says power went out at his house, man. That bad storm. Yep, bad storm. So we lost Dre due to a bad storm, man. These rainstorms have been wilding lately. They've been wilding lately, man. If y'all in one, y'all be careful. Y'all be careful. Yeah, I can't stand the MCU synergy neither. I think it's trash. It does way more harm than good. Some stuff I don't mind, like it's some things, but yeah, I don't rock with it. Do not rock with it. I watched the first episode. I like it. Watched the first episode. I'm probably watch some more tonight. I like stuff like that. I like that she did even with what's her name? Kent. I forgot her first name. Her doing Power and now doing this. I like Elon Noel, this new dude. I forgot his last name. He remind me of like Elder Barge's kid or something, but they do good. I like it. It's not the best acting in the world, and I'm not looking for it to be the best acting. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't bad. It ain't bad. I like the concept of the show. They bad Miss West. Yeah, man. Yeah. So, but yeah, man, this X-Men 97, man, because I'm about to wrap up since I ain't got Dre. Wrap it up. Plus, I'm hungry. Looks good. This X-Men 97 looks real good. And I know Lauren said, hey, hold your horses. We know how they do these trailers. I just don't see how you can go wrong with this. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think they can go wrong. I'm waiting on Bo's commentary. I know he's gonna have some, and it's gonna be funny, and it's gonna really be hypocritical and contradictory. But we'll wait on his commentary, see what he got to say, man. And Brad Wonderbomb seems to be doing a good job with TV. I think Maul was his, right? This to be his. He did X-Men. Like, he's really stepped into the big role. And D-Stizzle, maybe we can get Feige up out of here and put Brad Wonderbomb in the big position. Maybe he can take over for the MCU, right? let's see what he does on this level. If he produces hits the way I think he can produce hits, let's have him, because I think he enjoys Marvel stuff. I don't think Feige does. I think Feige's just a business guy, right? He just want to see the money. He kind of talk like he's one of us, but I don't think he's one of us. I think Brad Wonderbaum is one of us. So I would love him to take over, possibly. Or wouldn't mind, let me not say love. I wouldn't mind seeing him take over and see what he can do with the MCU proper, you know. But hey, I appreciate y'all for joining, man. Has been tonight's show. It was a good show. Hopefully Dre, he'll be back on in the morning. Tomorrow I have some more blues news for y'all. I'll probably go a little bit more in depth on this more Green Lantern stuff. Some more of this news is coming out, you know what I'm saying? I think it's some MCU stuff that happened. As far as we see when this trailer gonna come through for this Avengers Doomsday. Probably talk some Spider-Man tomorrow on Blues News. So yeah, man. You know what it is. Y'all ain't gotta go home. Oh, that's my line. Hey, peace and vibe higher, y'all. See y'all next time. We up out of here. Peace. In this thing. Where's the damn outro? Where is it at?